All right. Hey, Team Oracle Health and Fitness. Our brave and fearless leader is about to walk through the door, but he had to get home from his regular day job, just like the rest of us. He was really rooting for an early dismissal, but alas, he doesn't get those. So we are here. Tim will join us, and Derek will join us. But so for the week of January 31st, 2017, we're just going to start off with a coach check-in to see where everybody is with how things have gone over the past week. I was telling Lisa and Sam and Sarah that at my day job, we call these weekly check-ins your glow and grow moments. So we're just going to go around, everybody checks in. What are some highlights, some real positive things from your week? And what are some things that you may have fallen behind on that you need a swift kick in the ass to get better at? Who's going to hold you accountable? And just go on from there. So just a couple minutes for everybody, and we'll just kind of go around the circle. So Sam, starting with you.
Okay. Well, I need to do a lot of growing. I'm not doing much glowing lately.
Alrighty.
But I have been doing, I have been getting back into checking with my people. So where I'd been out of touch a lot with a lot of my people. So just like assuming they were whatever. So, but I'm actively checking back in with it. In fact, I had a really good conversation with one of my girls this morning. We talked for like a good half an hour. So like on and off we were both at work. So like we were like chatting back and forth. And she's getting back on the stick, and that's good. And I am talking, I shouldn't say I'm talking. I've been given leads, as it were, of a couple people like, you want to do that? Go talk to Sam, like that kind of thing. Yep. So I've been trying to, so I reached out to those people, and I'm working on coordinating times with them to talk about what they want to talk about. One of them doesn't know what they're interested in. The other one is definitely interested in Shakeology. So as soon as I nail down a time to talk to them, or to him, to them, and then we'll figure out what's going on with that. But aside from that, talking to people-wise, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Okay. So what's your push for yourself for the week coming up?
I have to, and the other thing that I totally suck at right now is logging. Can we please, and I know it's an excuse because there are like 5,000 versions of the bat out there. Yep. But if we could get the one that we are all currently using, because I don't have any clean copies. Okay. So if we could get a non-alien language version loaded to the page.
Yep.
That would help me eliminate an excuse.
Lisa, when I emailed you the attachment, and you opened it, was it?
It worked good.
It worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sam, I will, at the end of the team call, I will personally email you my Excel spreadsheet, and you adjust as needed. I ended up taking what I had from the hard copy from the Excel spreadsheet and uploading it to Google Drive, and I now have it as a Google Drive document so I can access it from work. But I will, I'm just going to make a note. I'm just going to email you the BAT.
And I know that it's an excuse, but at the same time, I want to be on the same page and like as everybody else and doing what they're, so.
Yeah. And Lisa had been kicking some serious ass with writing all of her stuff down. And I think, Lisa, you had started on notebook paper. And I mean, I know I've gone through several evolutions of, I have a journal. Like, I prefer writing things down. You have to find what's going to work for you in the moment. And I think you had mentioned using Post-its in the absence of having a paper tracker.
That's what I usually do.
Those transfer back over. But yeah. So we're gonna have to hold you accountable to that this week. And we're going to bitch slap you about it.
Yeah, Sam, I'm going to get on your tail.
And then to be completely, I was having, I had a conversation with Tim, I think it was sometime last week, about like some stuff that like I'm going through. So like right now, so there's a lot of physical stuff that went on that led to mental and emotional stuff. Okay. And so even though business wise, I'm totally sucking out right now in terms of making the contacts that I need to make and all that other stuff, I really had to, instead of that creating more mental chaos for me, I just had to step back and say, too fucking bad. I don't fucking care. And I had to focus on me again. Good. So I came back to, no, this is about me and my health journey and being true to myself and what I need to do for me. And only in that and feeling good about that is that going to push me to do everything else that I need to do.
Awesome. All right. Yeah.
So, and that's why I'm making sure that I'm, posting other stuff and holding myself physically accountable, for my own personal journey. And so that's that.
Yeah, no, that's great. I actually like, because Lisa and I have talked, I know for me, I need to make much more of an effort to go on and look at your posts and or comment on all of them. And Lisa's been pushing me to do that. And thank God she's pushing. But as long as you are making those posts, because I know that I find them inspirational and I look for them every day. So however you, and I know Lisa and I have talked about this for me too, I'm in that weird spot right now where I'm concealing part of my journey up until I decide not to feel it anymore. So it's really hard for me to share exactly what's going on with how I've been feeling lately, but you find your way to share what you're comfortable sharing when you are comfortable sharing it. And I'm not going to let that be your excuse, but you know what you need to do to be successful, so you need to do it.
Right.
So
it was just like starting back at step one for getting into running again. I was like, all right, well, I know what works. I'm going to go back to that. And so I just did the same thing with, all right, I'm starting at square one, and that's okay. You know what I mean? So,
and there are times you're going to have to make modifications because the things that worked for you in the past, all of a sudden, this time around, for whatever reason, things might be different, and you have to modify it, and you have to figure that out. And that's been there, done that. It sucks, but it's a learning experience, and it's part of the journey. So, all right. So check-ins were a high point for you. Logging your BAT was a low point. So we're going to kick your ass on that. Okay. Me. I got my friend Sam signed up. Sorry, I have people in my house. My friend Sam. I got my friend Anya signed up, so hopefully she'll be watching this call a little bit later. She was a friend of mine from high school that has been following along with what I've been doing over the last year and a half, in particular. So I got her signed up with Shakeology HD last week as a coach. And so I've been kind of walking her through back office, which even I noticed has gotten redone over the last month or so. So in case no one has gone venturing into back office under the Get Started tab, we may all want to just revisit because it's gotten revamped. But it's a nice opportunity for me to go with fresh eyes at how I can support my coaches that I have, and then reacquaint myself with the business. Because I know Sam was there for me last week when I wanted to sign Anya up and was like, how do I do this again? So thank God for that mobile enrollment thing, because that really saved me. I also had my friend Maureen, who cleans bunny cages with me when we volunteer on Sundays. She signed up for home delivery order. I have to double check if she put that on the HD or the one time only. But with Lisa kicking my ass, I have gotten really good at getting my power hour done in what Shane refers to as power pockets throughout the day. But most of them, like I'm up and ready to go at 4:30 every morning. I'm in bed by 9 at the latest. And today I got in a 2-hour nap, which was just miraculous because I didn't feel like I needed it, but I guess I needed it. But for me, I am up and full of energy and ready to go. I'm getting my workouts done. Well, I'm done now, but I'll probably still make some fitness posts in the Demon Hunter group for a weight program that I'm going to switch over to. But I've been really good in spirit and good at filling out my BAT and sucking miserably at posting it on time. It's done. And like it's done and I walk out the door and I go to work, or it's done at the end of the evening after I've talked to my last few people and I go to bed. I need to set alarms on my phone, or I need someone to bug me at either 5 a.m. Maybe Lisa, you can remind me at 6 a.m. And I need to do something like right before I go to bed if I haven't posted it, because it's done and I am not remembering to take a picture. So that would be my big grow for the week. Otherwise, I feel like I've gotten back into the swing of continuing my conversations, making my new connections, and people for the most part have been shockingly responsive. I'm used to stone cold silence or just rejection. So it's been kind of nice to have people starting conversations, and I have been reaching out more to newly pregnant or newly parent women for the most part, or I've noticed a couple of like single dads that I've also reached out to start connecting with, and usually just asking a lot of questions, usually a lot of baby questions, and how's their health and nutrition during pregnancy, post-pregnancy, that kind of stuff. And that's been really successful for me so far. So that's me. And then I have this one. My first child.
Right. I'm your half child. I'm your man daddy.
So that's me. So Lisa, you being my success partner and my other life partner. Yeah, you're gonna have to hold me accountable to posting that damn BAT.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna make a note of that for me. Post. All right, Lisa.
Well, I've been doing actually really good with talking to Becca for my success partner. I feel like I always have a lot of ideas. I just don't know how to combine them together because I have so many. Like I go from one extreme to the other, to the other, to the other. I have so many things going on in life too that tend to hinder what I'm doing that day. So I can have like a bazillion ideas and then something in my life catastrophic happens. And then I'm like, whatever, it goes out the window. I don't care, type of thing. Though I'm pretty good at breaking it if somebody, or I talk to somebody and they're like, it's okay, it's not you, don't worry. Sometimes I need that reassurance. So I like talking with a success partner that I feel connected with. So that's been kind of nice. So I've been adding food. Food has been one of my things where I'm nutrition certified, so I know what to do, but the way our life is going, it's kind of hard for me to post food, but I've been doing it little by little. So, and of course, technology savvy, I haven't looked at creating my thing on Facebook page, page. I haven't even looked at it. I have learned how to splice some videos. So at least I did that. Though they're probably crappy, but I've at least learned how to do them. I feel as if I send a lot of people requests or want to talk to a lot of people in instant messenger. As you can see through my bats, I like contact a lot of people. I'm not connecting with anybody, like zero connecting. And I don't know why, like I connect them for a reason. I either have the Mom Fit Challenge group, which I think is doing better. It's getting better. There's more talking in there. Or I was going to start a mail challenge, which didn't go so well. But it's like I can't find that connection anymore. Like I was connecting, and now I'm not connecting.
New people? Is it new people or
No,
connecting to people that you've already connected with and they're just not engaging?
Yeah, it's people that seemed interested before. It's still in my warm list. People that I've talked to before, people who have been interested before. I just am not connecting with them, and I don't know why. So,
They're not engaging with you.
They're not engaging, or they're saying everything's okay, or they started a new program and they're good. And I'm not one to be pushy, so if somebody says they're good, I'm like, okay. Like I'm not, so how's your nutrition? It's good, so what are you doing? Like I'm not like that, because I feel like in their own way they're like, dude, I'm good, you know what I mean? So stop pushing.
And so
maybe
it's
that's
people
my problem.
So it's people that you've been talking to but are not on board with you yet.
Yes, completely.
How often are you, the people who are not responding to you, how often are you contacting them?
Well, I contact them with every mom challenge I do. So I'll go about 30 days. So like I get a bunch of people for the Mom Fit group. We go through the Mom Fit group for 4 weeks. In about week 3 into the Mom Fit group, I start connecting again to get more people back into the Mom Fit group, to see if I could expand it to those people who said, contact me the next time you do one. I try to contact them the next time I do one. And it's the same, like cold shoulder, I'm good right now. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm okay, kind of thing.
Yeah. Then just suck it up as part of because like they've put and I'm sure you've read it, there's the information out there that says some people need to be contacted a minimum of 5 times before they go, oh, okay. Yeah. I'll actually consider that now. So as long as they're like, thank you, but not right now.
Yeah.
If somebody says no, then wait a couple months before you get back to them. But if people are saying yes, but not right now, then just keep doing what you're doing at the pace you're doing it
at. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, because it's a little discouraging, because I contact a lot of people a day. Like, I go through alphabet, so if I do all the P's, there's at least 10 P's in there that I'm doing. But so what I feel like I'm doing good at, I'm posting my videos, I'm posting my motivational stuff, I'm active in the Mom Fit group. I'm contacting all of my people all the time. I'm talking to my coaches all the time. So I've been doing really good with that, but I definitely need to. Oh, and I did do the bat electronically tonight. I put it on my Excel spreadsheet electronically.
I know.
So I'm starting to, but I have to get better at this technology. Like I'm doing it slowly but surely, but technology is definitely I want to focus on my technology and more food posts.
Okay. Yeah, and you and I had talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to add on, we do this at school. I'd like to add on to what Sam said, with people that may have been challengers or previous customers that all of a sudden they're not talking to you, or they're saying, I'm okay, over and over. I use at times the same strategy with them as I do with new people when I'm connecting. I'll go through like some of their recent posts or recent pictures to see if there's something that can spark a conversation, or like the post I made I forget if it was in the MomFit group or if I posted on my page yesterday, the TED Talk about type 2 diabetes. Like that was in specific reference to someone that I had spoken to whose mother has type 2 diabetes. So like, oh, okay, this is an opportunity for me to post this on my wall, but then shoot this person a message. Hey, just in case, like I know that I haven't talked to you in a while, but I had seen this. Have you seen this? Always following up with some kind of a question that is a direct question. It's not just, oh, let me know if you have a minute to watch this. This is really great information. I think you would find it really important, and then insert a question. But it's trying to show, it's showing that genuine care for who they are, even though you may not have connected with them over the last couple of weeks. And I know notes from previous calls that I've been on, like with Shane and her group, and she's a little assertive.
Militant.
Assertive. Passionate.
Passionately militant.
Yeah.
You can do like her like her longest point, I think I've heard her say, is 2 weeks. Like you try every 2 weeks with certain people and you go for about 3 or 4 months, and then you take, if you haven't heard absolutely anything, you either take them off your list or you put them on the back burner for like 3 months. But like every 2 weeks she encourages us to check in. But that's just a side note. But always showing that there's genuine interest and that you try to remember, and it's going to be hard, and this is why I take notes. There are going to be certain people that you run into that have certain things that just stand out in your mind. And if, as you are developing yourself through PD and finding this article and this video and this YouTube channel, shout back to those people that may have needed that extra support, or, hey, I just saw this. Have you seen this? Like, try and connect that way. Sam, does that sound strategically appealing?
Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time because you have to think of you have to think of your new contacts as, I mean, hopefully your new contacts are people that you would genuinely want to be friends with.
Right.
And if that's the case, what do you do with real friends? You know what I mean? Like when you have a conversation with them and you're genuinely interested about finding out about the person or whatever it is that you're talking about, the situation, that, oh, hey, listen to what happened to blah, blah, blah. And so you listen to that, and then, you know, like 2 weeks later, you run into something that reminds you of that, and you go, oh my God, hey, so-and-so, did you remember when we were talking about this? Remember? So perfect example, a specific example is I have a friend of mine who I've been talking to. I mean, we're just friends. We've known each other for a really long time. We work together. And she happened to mention to me a while ago how like she has a baby and she has the whole like baby belly thing, like the muscle separation. There's an actual thing that happens to not all women, but many women, like this muscle separation thing. And it's called something specific. I forget what it is. But I happened to see, going through random YouTube, watched a specific YouTube video, and then I ran into this other random thing with this woman who was explaining how it's very difficult, but you can bring because the muscles in your stomach literally separate out like that. So she was describing how it's very difficult, but you can get them back, if not where they were, much closer, and actually build your muscles up and get like closer to what you would want or where you were or whatever it was. So when I found that, of course, I went back to my friend and I was like, oh my God, listen. In fact, it's funny because I just talked to her today about it. I'm like, listen, I found these videos last week, but I haven't seen you since then. Let me try to find them again because I got whatever I said, and I'm going to send them to you. So if I'm going to do that for her and she is my friend, why wouldn't you do that to somebody who you are trying to turn into a friend? You know what I mean? Because it's hard. We have to, even though you don't know these people and they're not your friends yet, you don't want to make them just,
No, but I know what you're saying, because when
you don't want them to be a number.
No, because everybody has a goal, and we help them towards that goal. So every single one of my people, I know what their goals are. I know if they're, some people are vegetarian, and we did a vegetarian meal plan with the Shakeology. Some people just like doing ab work and no other exercise. Some people like, aren't doing the Shakeology, but they're doing the videos. And then they become your friends because you're in contact with them all the time. How are things going? What's going on this week? Did you do what you're supposed to be doing? If you didn't, what happened? And then they open up, well, I did, and I'm doing great, and I lost 3 pounds, or no, I'm not, because I had this family thing. So, I get it, because you're always going to be talking to them. So they do become very close to you.
Right.
Like a friend. They may be new right now, but eventually they become a friend.
Because you don't want it to be strictly a business relationship. You want it to be a genuine, acquaintance that potentially turns into a real friendship. Because that's how you're going to make real contacts and keep people engaged and keep people around. It creates retention. Friendship creates retention. So,
and thus also builds new friendships.
Yep.
So, Sarah, do you have an opportunity? Do you have a mic? Can you share how your week has gone?
Hi,
Sarah. There she is.
Because we can't hear anything. Can you throw anything in the chat by chance if you had something to share?
Sarah, we always get to see your ceiling and hardly ever see or hear your voice.
We see you from here up. So I can turn this down.
Your hair's cute, by the way, Sarah.
I could do. And I'll just be up here. But yeah, I think Sarah. Oh no, did Sarah freeze?
Sarah froze.
Oh man.
Oh, she froze.
With 6 minutes left.
Well, we're pretty cold up here too, Sarah.
Log off and then log back on and see if we'll fix it. Oh, that's really annoying.
She's here. She's back. Or she was back.
How is it?
What do you want, Mike?
I'll get there eventually. I'm running a meeting. Sarah, can you add anything in the chat? Because we can't seem to hear you. And I just wanted to know if there was anything you wanted to chat about, or you can post it on the team page. If you can't add to this conversation, post it on the team page, and we can address it there. Because I'm worried that she's gonna keep. Oh, she froze again. Oh, okay. Oh, she's
okay.
Here, I'll move this over to the side. Okay. So hopefully this will pop up when people watch the replay. I would like to point out Derek has been very, very productive on the husband front this week.
I'm getting props?
Specifically.
What did I do?
Nice.
You made phone calls today.
I did.
So that our flex spending account can be re-upped.
I'm starting to practice for a mud run. Good job.
Awesome, Sarah.
Are you running, Sarah? Yes.
Oh, good girl.
How long is the mud run?
I think we were posting that before.
Good.
Yeah, she said 5K before.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice. Is it a common one? Common? Is it like a local specific one, or is it something, like Down and Dirty or Warrior Dash or something like that?
He's got a woman in his face.
Well, that's true.
Really bad?
Oh.
So your glucose or your A1C or both.
Oh, wow.
They both went up.
Have you been eating bad?
You're not diabetic, are you, Sarah?
The suspense is killing me.
I know. No, I was already changing food. Not diabetic.
So then how was your sugar bad? You're not within range? You're not under 120?
I go back in March. Well, if you want me to take a look at your meal plan, Sarah, let me know. Maybe I could tweak it up for you.
Was the question mark for the 120? Your fasting glucose should be under 120. And your A1C should be 5.5 or lower. I know these things because my husband is a diabetic. That's why.
This is why I come to Sam with all of my diabetes questions.
There's also 2 minutes left in the call. You guys want to hang up the call and start a new one? I mean, Sarah deserves her time.
What?
I know she thinks that she has to type everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
So start up a new call so you guys can still have a good conversation.
We could do that. Sarah, do you want to continue? I mean, I can upload this one to the team page, but we can continue, and we don't have to record it. But do you want to continue a call to brainstorm with us?
Sure.
Fabulous. All right. Then I will officially conclude, gavel, I will officially conclude tonight's call. Thank you for all of our attendees for sharing their glows and grows of the week. Our esteemed leader clearly came through the door, got some soup, and has gone to bed because he is not feeling well. So he will check in with us with Minion of the Week stuff. And otherwise, we will be back here same time next week, same channel, all that good stuff. Look out for the invite. Otherwise, everybody have a lovely evening. I will start a new meeting and invite you all back.
Yay!
Alrighty, recording done.